that's when you get it wrong. All right.
Excellent, how are you doing? We're Piquant. I just want to give a warning here, don't judge us by these slides. This isn't our work. These are pretty much just triggers for us to talk about the kind of work that we do. So it's not our work. This doesn't represent the kind of work we do. They're more just triggers and ideas.
And this is where we all met up. This is the Art College in Limerick. Myself and Ollie spent a lot of time here talking, and Conor not so much. He wouldn't really hang around with us that much because he was the adult of the group. So while we were in Costello's, Conor was building his own house.
Well, after college in the Art College, we all ended up moving to Dublin. This was about 10 years ago, and that was a good idea to do at the time. And we ended up working in all sorts of different jobs. And every Wednesday evening, we started going swimming down at various swimming spots around Dublin together.
This is us back in Limerick. I came back to Limerick 3 years ago. 2 years ago I set up Piquant. I kind of was working away with Oliver on different projects over the years. Kevin was in Canada, so I sent him bits of work, and he was working with me remotely, and I kind of knew that he was going to come home, so when we all came back here, the reason we came back to Limerick is an affordable place to live, an affordable place to take risks in business.
And this is really, it gives you a taste of what we do. We all offer different services, like Conor does photography, web, everything really. Ollie is photography, I'm design.
We like to eat food a lot. This is Conor and two other people who were in graphic design with us, eating pita breads sometime during the City of Culture last year.
Food and cycling are the two mandatory things in the office. We try to eat together each day and kind of talk through ideas, talk through plans, talk through projects we're working with, and kind of slag each other and give each other a bit of grief so we can kind of cut through the stuff. We work a lot, we work very hard. We work, we work 23 hours a day. There's days that we don't go home at all.
Another rule we have is no stock photography. This is a big thing for us. You can see the people here, they're not authentic, they are someone else, and it just doesn't appeal.
This is the first time we've ever used stock photography.
We are also, another thing, we are not robots, so we do not have a set regime. When work comes into us, we have no plan of what's set to do. Everything is generated based on the client's own needs.
Well, we don't need sleep.
This is just covering kind of how our role is changing as designers. I guess when we started out, we were print designers, and so much media is consumed at such a fast rate. Our role has really changed, and what our clients want from us has changed. So we end up creating a lot of content for a lot of different mediums.
So this was a client that came to us looking for a couple of flyers for the restaurant, and what we ended up giving them was a series of really short web videos that shows that they make all these types of food in their own kitchen. So that's just the way these can change.
And this is us using our hands. We have to step away from the computer quite a bit because otherwise you'll just generate the same thing over and over again. So the importance of handmade stuff is just great.
This is about just having good clients, and we try to work with clients. We do a lot of work in non-profit, we do a lot of work for artists, and try to just find clients that will allow us to be a bit experimental, maybe try something different. We try to create kind of branding and identity solutions that have a game going on in them, that we can create something that's real and stays, and then something that's playful.
This is us. We were asked to design a website for a tourism thing, so we had to go and spend a weekend up in the Galties taking photographs, and this is us in our tent
designing the website.
In the middle of February, designing a website. Photography and stories, authentic stories. We try to facilitate lovely stories and it's faces and human experiences and kind of human interactions that really help tell people's stories.
Inspiration. This is a man during the visit of the granny last year who dropped his ball in the water and decided to go in and get it and then jump around. It was just a little moment that we got during the granny, but I guess we try to look for people playing and enjoying life and try to find things, and we find that that's what people are interested in. Everyone is interested in looking at people being silly and playful, energetic.
And a lot of the stuff we're showing you here is stupid and silly, but we also do a lot of important work. We work for a lot of non-profits like the Human Rights Equality Commission and stuff like that. So
we never go home. We spend most of our lives in the office, and so we all have guitars and entertainment, and rugby balls and bicycles and music and yeah, that's Connor.
So we just designed this identity for Limerick 2020, and I guess when we're creating identities and graphic design systems, we try to create systems that a game can be played, and we try to hand this off to the client and encourage the client to play with it, and third-party users of the identity to play with. So we try to create identities that things can happen within the identity and it can evolve over time.
And this is just Connor pouring milk over itself. And it's not trying to say we're milking it by any means, but it's just a way of wrapping everything up close. Thank you.